What's up, Royal Gang? I know I've been MIA for the last couple of Tuesdays, but let's catch up. It's been a while. Let's get started.
Focus on me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus?
So first things first, today is Memorial Day. So thank you to those that have been, in the military. Of course, may the loved ones of those that we have lost, celebrate today and celebrate their legacy. And, thank you guys for serving our country. It is Memorial Day today, so salute to the military. But my life has been it's been interesting. I guess we could say it's been interesting. So let's get into why. So, I'm technically supposed to be off work today, but I'm working right now. I'm doing extra hours, so double pay. I've been doing a lot of overtime lately, just trying to stay financially in the positive and not get too far into the negative of things. So just trying to be proactive and working a little bit extra to make some extra coin. And since I'm in my new role now, I don't really do much. So why not get this money on? Okay. Because I don't make calls. I haven't gotten a single call today. I normally don't get calls. So why not be at work and get this money? You feel me? So I also, while I've been at work today, since I've been bored, of course I have my girl Gina. I've told you about her on, her vlog channel, Gina Janine. Watching her in the background. I was looking at cruises. I said I wasn't probably going to travel this year, but I think we're going to travel. I think we are. I was looking at cruises, so we may have a cruise vlog coming in December for my birthday. Yeah. So stay locked in for that. I'm not going to tell you deets yet because I haven't even secured the deposit on the cruise yet, but I've been doing my research today, looking at flights. It is going to be a cruise that's not out of Galveston this time. So, yeah, you got to stay locked in for that. I don't know well, I do know the details. I'm just not going to share it yet until I have it secured, and I'll let you guys know, okay? So I know I look crazy, okay? I know. I took my hair down probably a few weeks ago. Probably about 3 weeks ago. I wanted to give my hair a break from braids and twists and locks and everything. So I've just been, rocking some wigs, some units, and just letting my hair breathe for a little bit. I do plan, on getting my hair done next week. We're changing the color again. So, and I want some box braids. I haven't had box braids since last summer. So we've been on like a wave of faux locks that we did for the end of last year, and then this year I've been doing nothing but twists. So we're gonna take it back to the box braids because I haven't had them in a while. So that's coming up here next week. So once I get my hair done, I'll come swing it on camera for you. I will. So I'm not gonna tell you the color. You just gotta wait and see because I said I did want to go certain colors, but we'll see what happens when I get to the beauty supply. So you gotta stay locked in. You definitely got to stay locked in. So I had a fun weekend. I didn't vlog this weekend at all, so there was no weekend vlog. This is just really kind of a life update vlog. Yesterday I went and hung out with some of my car friends that y'all seen that I've gone to several birthday parties. Yesterday we just did kind of a friends Memorial Day pool party get together type of thing. So it wasn't like anybody's birthday this time. We grilled. We got in the pool. I was finally able to get in the pool because I don't have any new fresh tats. So I was finally able to get into the pool. We also went to a place here in Houston called the Derby, I think it's called the Car Club. I can't remember exactly, but I know for sure it's called the Derby, but it also has slash something else. But it's really cool. I'll insert the video there. But it's where you can store your cars. They can be classic cars. They can be new cars. It doesn't matter what type of car, whatever car you want to store. And they do have some really cool membership benefits of doing that, where you can work on your cars there. You can detail them there. You can take photos of your cars there. And it's some really cool cars that are there. Some unique classic cars, as well as some really cool American muscle cars that are there. Jeeps, different types of vehicles. So it's really cool. They have a restaurant, they have a bar, they have a cigar lounge, and one of my friends is the DJ there, so he's there pretty regularly, and he had an event last night, so I went with them for that. So it was pretty cool. It was my first time there, and I got to see, the different vehicles, and actually got to get into a Dodge Challenger Demon, which one of my friends, her stepdad owns one, so we got to get inside of his because he stores it there. Amazing. Okay, I didn't record anything, but it was amazing. And it wasn't that I couldn't record anything, I just wasn't in the mood to vlog this weekend, y'all. I took a break. As y'all can see, I've been taking a break for the last couple of weeks, so nothing personal. I just haven't felt like vlogging. So speaking of tattoos, I haven't had a tattoo since I think the end of March. And I want to go so bad. I'm trying to be financially responsible and not put money on that at this very exact moment. But we do have another tattoo planned. I still have to finish up this part of my arm. It's still in the works. I still know what I want to get. Nothing has changed as far as that. I just got to get the money together. And then we're going to go do another tattoo vlog, okay? I promise. I'm not done. We got a lot of stuff that we still need to do. After I finish my arm, we got to do my leg, okay? We got another cover up we got to do. I'm not done, I promised you. It's expensive. What I've done so far is expensive, okay? My arm is expensive, okay? So when people look at you crazy because they're like, why do you spend your money on that? Baby, my arm costs more than your purse, okay? So far, and I'm not even done. This is about to be like a $2,000 arm, if not more, okay? So tattoos are coming. We just had to put a little pause, okay? But they're coming, I promise. So I know in the last few vlogs, we kept talking about my little boo, our man that's not our man, right? Okay, so we got a little update on that, okay? We kicked his ass to the curb, baby. He gone, peace out. So, the last few weeks, he was living with me for about a month. He just removed himself last week on Wednesday night. Everything had been cool. He has temper tantrums every so often just because he's moody and he doesn't know how to deal with his emotions. But I'm sick of the temper tantrums, y'all. Things have been cool. He even took me out on a date about a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago. He took me on a date. His idea, he paid for everything. First date he's ever taken me on, okay? Not gonna lie, because we've been on dates, but usually I'm the one paying, right? And he had finally got his first full paycheck and he wanted to do something cool. He got the kids some food. He got the McDonald's. And then we went to a ramen spot because, we both like ramen. And we had a blast. We had a really good time. Food was great. I think I even put a short on here of the date. If you look at my shorts, it's on there. It was called Shoku Ramen. Very good. We had an excellent time. Things have been cool. Until the other night. Well, let me back up just a little bit. So my son wrecked my Jeep last week, okay? Today's Monday. It happened exactly a week ago. My son took my vehicle without my permission. I was asleep. He came and knocked on the door, asked if he could take the car to go wash it. I said, no, not right now. He took the Jeep anyway. I text him. I'm like, I told you no. Why did you leave? Then I get a panicked phone call about 20 minutes later, and he's rear-ended somebody. And so now my Jeep got dropped off at the body shop on Wednesday so that the insurance could take care of the repairs. Very minor. I'll insert some pictures here. No mechanical damage. No one was injured. Everything fine, other than we got to get these cosmetic things fixed on the Jeep, right? So Wednesday, our little boo, our ex-boo, he drives the Jeep. I'm driving my Challenger so we can go drop off the Jeep, okay? Everything fine. When we get back Wednesday, I'm working per the usual. I mentioned, hey, why don't we go see the new Final Destination movie? Because we talked about it, but instead of going to the movies, he took me on that date because he was going to pay for us to go to the movies. So I'm like, well, cool. I get paid today. I'm going to do a treat for you and take us to the movies. Cool. We look at the times. There's a 10 o'clock time. There's a 10:55 time. Okay. I know that I don't get my direct deposit until about 9:35, 9:40-ish Wednesday night. So I'm like, maybe we can make the 10, but I'm not sure. It might be the 10:55. Either way, no big deal. So we're cool. Everything's fine until a little on in the afternoon. And he's like, hey, I need to go get some cigars from the corner store. I said, that's cool. I was like, I'm about to go to break. Or, we can either go together or you can cash at me the money or whatever. And he's like, so I can't take myself? I can't drive up there myself? I said, no, because no one is driving my Challenger. but me, and I shouldn't even be driving it. Now, let me explain why no one should be driving the Challenger. No one in the house, right? First off, remember I filed bankruptcy. My bankruptcy is discharged, okay? I included my Challenger in the bankruptcy. I'm just waiting for the bank to take possession back of the Challenger. When that's gonna happen, I don't know. I haven't received anything. I haven't gotten any phone calls, anything in the mail, nothing. So I don't know when they're coming to get it. Two, so it doesn't belong to me, right? It belongs to the bank. Two, there's no insurance on it because I don't want to pay insurance on a vehicle that I rarely ever drive and I don't want to be financially responsible for anymore, okay? Three, the registration on the car. I didn't renew the registration in January because I knew I was getting rid of the car. So the tags are expired, there's no insurance on the car, and I don't own the car anymore. So therefore, no one else is driving the car but myself, because if anything happens to that vehicle, I'm on the line for the cost of the car that is owed to the bank. So yes, no, you can't drive the Challenger. So he caught a little attitude because I wouldn't let him drive to the corner store. Even if it is 2 minutes up the street, my Jeep just got wrecked on Monday by somebody else other than myself. So why would I let you hop into my Challenger? Does that make sense to everybody? I would hope so, because that makes complete sense to me. All right. So now he's kind of in this weird, pissy, silent mood, and it's finally time for me to clock out from work. And I can tell he's in a little pissy mood, so I leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's usually what I do when he's in a bad mood. I leave him alone. I don't ask him no questions. I don't talk to him. I went upstairs. The basketball game was on. I knew I was waiting on my direct deposit. So I went upstairs and minded my business until my direct deposit hit. I come downstairs and I'm like, so do you want to go to the store? Because, like, I need to go get a vape. You need your cigars. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I believe I had tried to see if he wanted to go to the store after I clocked out and he didn't want to go. So now it's time for us to, like, start doing stuff to get ready to go to the movies and all that. So we go get the cigars and all that. We come back and he has an attitude. And I'm like, so are we still going to the movies? And he's like, you haven't said anything to me about this movie for hours. You've been acting weird and awkward with this silence. And I'm like, me? You're the one that's been sitting here with a pissy ass attitude. What are you talking about? Like, what? So we get into a whole disagreement. I'm like, well, if you're not gonna go and you're gonna be in this mood, I'm gonna go to the movies by myself. I try to go hop in the car to leave, and he comes outside and wants to start arguing. By this point, Jaden's off work, and he's already outside, so he's hearing the whole conversation of, like, us going back and forth. And then somehow our little ex-boo thing drags Jaden into the conversation. Now they beefing with each other. It just turned into a whole unnecessary argument over nothing. And he wanted me to take him home or to his homeboy's house on the other side of town. And I think I told y'all before, that's like an hour and a half round trip, okay? And I don't drive very far in that Challenger. So why would I drive an hour and a half round trip from my house in a car that I'm riding dirty in? I said, I'm not taking you anywhere. You can call them and see if they want to come pick you up, but I'm not taking you anywhere, okay? Mind you, remember, he's working. He was off Tuesday and Wednesday. You have to go back to work tomorrow, and now you're in this mood where you want to leave? Bet. I start helping him collect his belongings so he can get the fuck up out of here. I had to call the police because he's just doing the most. We're all in the driveway, neighbors being nosy. Like, I'm just like, I'm over it, bro. There was things that were said that just, I'm done. You can never come back. There's no amount of apologizing, nothing. You're done. You're absolutely done. So basically, he had all his stuff sitting in the driveway waiting for his homeboy to show up. And I went back in the house, locked the house up, went and got in the bed and rubbed my feet together. Okay? I heard when they pulled up, I peeped out the window. He's loading his trash bags of shit and bags into the back of their truck, and they burn off. And I haven't spoken to him since, nor do I plan to. Now, I will say he did leave some things in the Jeep that were important to him when we dropped it off. And he's gonna have to figure out how to get it, because I'm not gonna go out of my way to bring it to you. I'm not gonna tear it up. I'm not gonna throw it away, but I will put it, in a trash bag, since that's your lifestyle, and it'll be in the garage. And whenever you're ready to come get it, hey, come get it. As long as you're not on some rah-rah craziness, you can come get it whenever you would like. But I'm not bringing it to you, nor am I reaching out. So he's blocked, you know, we have nothing to talk about. He decided to throw his job down the drain and all that. So, hey, that's not my problem. Okay. You already weren't my man. So, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. That's a wrap. Now, do I miss him occasionally? Yes. Yesterday was one of those days where I missed him. And I'm like, not because of, you know, I was in love or anything like that. It's just I miss the companionship. You know, I'm used to him being here on the couch, us being able to laugh, giggle, haha, kiki, watch TV, do things, having an adult in the house. I do miss that. But I don't miss the temper tantrums. I don't miss the baby mama drama that he has going on. I don't miss any of that. But I do miss the companionship of him being here. But it's a wrap, y'all. I'm not dealing with that anymore. I don't want anybody else to move in. I'm done helping men out with things. Broke men are mean, okay? They're mean. So if you're in a situation with a man and he don't got no money and he mean, that's why, okay? Stop helping him, okay? And I'm saying this for myself because I have a bad habit of wanting to help men that don't know how to help themselves. So don't move nobody in your house, okay? Don't give them no money. Don't help them. Don't give them no advice. Let them figure it the fuck out, okay? If they think they got it figured out and they still don't got it, then leave them to it. Leave them to it, because all they're gonna do is come in and be an emotional, draining person, and just keep those type of people away from you. When people always have something negative going on in their life, keep those people away from you, because they don't wish you well. They're just energy suckers. So this is advice for myself. I'm trying to give it to you as well, okay? So that's about it, Royal Gang. That's the craziness that has been happening in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, my Jeep, I should have that back by the end of this week. It's Monday. They said it should be ready Thursday or Friday, so we'll be back rolling again per the usual. And yeah, we're just gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing my therapy, still writing in my journal, still just trying to, you know, work out all kinds of stuff that I have going on in my head. But other than that, everything's cool. Kinley's gone for the month. She went with her dad on Saturday to New Orleans, so she'll be back probably end of June, beginning of July, because she has summer school in July. But for the most part, we're kid-free. Of course, Jaden's here, but he ain't a kid no more. My baby got a baby. He grown, so we're kid-free. And we're just going to enjoy our little, you know, time away from Kin, let her enjoy her birthday with her dad, and I'm over here trying to get this money. Okay, I'm over here working this OT, trying to get this money on for these tattoos and these trips that I have planned in my head, because I need it in my bank account. Okay, all right. But anyways, Royal Gang, thanks for tuning in to my craziness. You know, it's never a dull moment on Queen Bee TV, okay? But I shall see you guys on the next one. Deuces.